Hello and welcome to the first Double Zeta Suit Breakdown for the FA-010S Full Armored Double Zeta Gundam piloted by Judo Ashita. I messed that up the first time, so we had to do a retake of it. The Full Armored Double Zeta. That's what you want from it, right? You want the big Garobi. You want the high Mega Cannon. And then you purge the armor, charge up the regular shot, and use another high Mega Cannon. Then you bring the armor back, and by that point, you have another high Mega Cannon. This is what you use the Double Zeta for. Realistically, though, we will go through the rest of the moveset, but this is how busted the high Mega Cannon is. If nobody is on you, if you're up against a Double Zeta and you're not locking it down as much as possible, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get high Mega Cannon constantly. The full armor can shed its armor and become the regular Double Zeta whenever it wants, which means you can effectively get 3 high Mega Cannons off in a very short amount of time. You do have your basic shot there, and as you saw, if you charge it, you get missiles. You also have the shoulder shot, which is pretty good. Does decent damage if you can connect with it. You have... Let's see if we can get up here and land it. Decent damage. But the bread and butter is going to always be the high Mega Cannon. You can be knocked out of the high Mega Cannon, but it can be very difficult for somebody to knock you out of it if you fire it from the right height, which makes it very, very powerful. We do have melee. Melee on the Double Zeta is not what you're playing the Double Zeta for. We can purge the armor, move a little bit faster, get in there. If you purge the armor, you have the Double Zeta's moveset, which we will get into in the next video, which is the Double Zeta video. So we're not going to break down the entire of the regular Double Zeta's moveset here. But interestingly enough, you can purge and get it back whenever you want. It's not like a tied thing. You can have it whenever you want it. We use our burst here, which is the melee. The big chop from the end of Double Zeta. We will go back now as we go into our second round and look at the melee of the full armor Double Zeta and what it brings to the table. But should you use the full armor Double Zeta? It is a 3000 that I'm not afraid to use when it comes to ranged. I'm not a huge fan of 3000s because of how quickly you get overcost, especially if both people are using 3000s. But the full armor Double Zeta is extremely powerful. And again, the main advantage of it is lockdown. You can get your opponent locked down with Garobis, where high Mega Cannons, hey, they may not be able to die, like you're not killing them, but you're stopping them from getting in close. You're stopping them from attacking your partner. You're making them dodge constantly because you're just firing off high Mega Cannon after high Mega Cannon, which is very effective. We'll get in here now and go for the melee. You have back melee, which is that chop. It has a stun on it, which is pretty nice. Side melee, especially since your melee combos are not going to be doing a lot of damage. You have the grab, which is pretty cool. We'll show that off again. And you have the charge. The Double Zeta is kind of slow, so getting in for melee can be very difficult. So the charge is a nice thing to have to be able to offset that. Come on. Oh, come on. And we missed. Again, melee on the Double Zeta, not really what you're using it for, but it exists. You have it. It's an option. Let's see if we can't land that grab. Nope. Okay. I can't stand meleeing with this thing. It is like a last resort for me almost every time. Grab. Go into the throw, which is very handy. And then again, we'll show off the burst, which has incredible range. Your melee moveset's a little bit different here. You still have the chop, still have the toss. You don't have the charge the same way anymore. Now it's a shoulder charge that goes into a saber. And your basic melee is no longer the grab. But we'll get into those in the video for the individual Double Zeta. I think Double Zeta, full armor Double Zeta is an incredible range suit. 3000 that is going to cost you a lot, but that can actually, I think, pull its weight in a way that other 3000s, I don't know, absolutely do. And it's very versatile. Let me know your thoughts on the full armor Double Zeta in the comment section down below. Until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that the Fazz has to offer.